Right, guys?
Thoughts on that?
Where do you get those vocals?
I'd some sample.
I like the song.
That's a classic sample.
Yeah.
No, it does my head in it going through my headphones and upstairs. It sounds right upstairs though on those ATCs.
and not here?
No. Well, sounds right. It's just the bass and the kicks as well aren't quite there. You listen to it upstairs and it sounds too much. You're like, whoa. So it's just trying on different speakers with it, I suppose.
It is difficult, you know, trying to balance it for lots of different setups. It just takes a bit of practice. Sometimes you just gotta trust what you've laid down. You can't always rely on the speaker you're listening to it through to kind of tell you what it's like.
I reckon if we use the ATCs in the studio, that would be the best bet. But it's using them, really.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
room's
you know,
all
if that room's ever free, you know, by all means, go in there and use it. I mean, there are periods in the day that no one's in there. At lunchtime, it's often free. So I know it's sometimes nice to have a break, but they're sort of like £8,500 speakers, so it's also quite nice to go in and play some stuff through there, you know. So do that once in a while.
Try not to be disheartened as well if things don't come through on here the way you expect them to. I mean, the thing I was playing at the start, you know, I couldn't really hear the bass in here, but I know it's there. So sometimes it's like the room modes, you know, it might be cancelling out certain frequencies. So these are giving us a really good picture of what's happening, but it's not always going to be exact or true. So, you know, don't kind of lose faith in what you've laid down. I think there's probably space in there to actually bring a lot more low end back in. I don't think change the volume of anything. I think where you've got everything set's cool, just a bit more oomph in the drums and the bass. And that reggae, that kind of bleep, that bloop, bloop, that's the loudest thing in the tune right now. It sounds really
loud upstairs.
yeah, but in here, that thing is just like, whoa, it's louder than everything else. The vocals, really good volume. But yeah, I just look at just adding a bit more low into the drums without changing the levels, yeah. Because I think the balance is good, it just needs a bit more. I don't know if you guys have got any more sort of suggestions?
Well, how would I do that then? Layer it a little better or?
The samples that you start with will make a big difference. So how bassy is the sound to start with? You know, are you having to add loads to it?
The bass is massive.
The synth?
Yeah, sorry. I like the bass thing. Actually, I'll probably just down pitch it.
We can look at that.
Have you taken out any bottom end from those drums? Not, you know, obviously not the kick, but you know, like on the snares and patterns. Have you
I've took like a little tiny bit out of
a
it.
little bit out?
Yeah.
I reckon probably put that back in and just see how it sounds. I mean, those samples that you've used, I mean, did you sample like an old hardcore track or something like that? I mean, they sound really old, those drums. Where are they from? They just sample packs that you look at?
I've cut out and used different hits and snares out of. Some of them are even just like single hits and like chat some.
They all WAV and 8 and stuff? Okay. Because the quality of the samples will obviously have a huge effect on how good they sound once you process them. If it's quite a low quality sample, even if it is a WAV, you know, how good does it sound when you just audition it? That has a big effect, really.
Cool. John,
What synth did you use when it went into a bit of a reggae bit with the offbeat sort of synth? What's it
what you mean when it like
in the chorus?
I don't know what you're going on about, mate. Really? What you mean the dropout bit when there's just a vocal?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just a complete sample. I've managed to just work in pretty much, just put my own drum pattern behind it.
That's cool.
And just done like a little spin noise, just so it kind of cuts in well, cuts out well. Really much.
Cool. Round of applause for Jordan, I think.